since everyone in the family is different, how can you say that they're equal? And how could you treat them as equals? Well, I learned an idea about equality a few years ago that made so much sense to me that it changed the way we did a number of things in our family. To be equal means simply that we share humanity. Every human being has feelings, and they're his own. Every human being has thoughts, they're his own. Every human being is a part of mankind. Now, since that's true, and we feel so differently about things, and we think so differently about things, how can you really treat someone the same? A father and a child, a mother and a daughter. Can it be done? Can you really have the same respect for every single member of the family? Well, I learned an idea. The idea is simply have good ground rules when you see conflict arising. I saw the idea work in a meeting one time where a demonstration leader was going to ask questions to a girl, a 14-year-old girl, and a large group was going to watch. And so before he started, he said to the girl, whose name was Patty, "Patty, I want to ask you some questions, and I want these people to listen in. But before I do, could we agree on 3 things? These were the ground rules. First, if you answer, tell the truth." She said, well, she'd try. He said, secondly, if you don't want to answer, just say, "I pass." And there'll be no penalty, no problem. Thirdly, if you're not sure what I mean by the question, just let me know, and I'll change it. I'll try to make it clearer. I'll give it to you again. Within a short time, he asked her this question: "Is there anyone here that you don't like?" And she said, "I pass." They all laughed. And he said, "Why do you pass?" You say, well, that's not fair. He's bigger and he's pressuring her. No, the ground rules gave her protection. She could continue to say, "I pass. I don't understand. Don't pick on me." And because the ground rules gave protection, then the real feelings and the real attitudes could come out. Next time before you take a vacation, maybe you need to sit down and discuss the ground rules. What are the things that we're going to agree that we will or won't do every time we stop for gas? I'm so tired of being nagged about, can we get a Coke? What are we going to do when we eat out? Is it possible that we could have at least 1 vegetable a day so Mother will be happy? What will be our ground rules so that together we'll have a better trip? You can have ground rules for the supper table, ground rules for time, ground rules for a day, where everyone has his rights because we're equal.